road.
You're going to Slinger. You're going to Slinger. That's more in the budget.
That's all right. Slinger's nice.
I like Slinger,
is
actually.
nice.
It's a cool town.
It is nice. All right, to the bubbler, the things that people are talking about, and this one has definitely got people talking. An internet radio and blog site called Philosog made a video that some call offensive. The black marriage negotiation video went viral this week, and it has got a lot of people talking. Take a look.
What are you looking for?
I want a man who earns 6 figures.
That's me.
A man who has integrity, good character, good credit, and loves his mom.
Me, and me. Hi, Mom.
A man who will pay all the bills, yet recognize I'm an independent woman.
What? How can you be independent when someone else pays all of your bills?
A man who can take charge, lead, and direct his household. At least until I disagree with his direction. Then he must turn over his and give them to me, because I'm a strong professional womanist. If he doesn't do this, I will take him for 25% of his gross income in my divorce settlement, and I will ruin his kids for life and forever turn them against him.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, but why? I don't see anything specific to the culture.
Exactly.
Well, somebody apparently...
Did I miss it?
Well, ask that question again?
Well, I was saying I don't see why the characters necessarily had to be African American or any other. Wasn't that
There's
kind
a
of
lot of white women just like that.
Well, sure.
But you know what, though? See, and Katrina and I were talking in the green room earlier, and I said that this is interesting and it's tragic because there is a stereotypical, and I know I can't say here.
You could say busting.
There is a stereotypical black
Busting.
bee-breaking bee. Did I get it right?
Yes, you got it right.
And this videotype perpetuates that stereotype. And there are, because Katrina asked me a question like, you asked me, and can I repeat that?
Oh, yeah.
Do black men feel that way? And I said, but listen to the question that you asked. And it was honest and it was innocent, but to say that all black people or all people are any one
Right,
thing.
of any one thing.
And this is extremely negative. This kind of rides on the back of this nonsense information about the chances of a black woman getting married.
Right, the stats
statistic,
from
which,
1970 to 2000
you know, if
say
somebody-
black women are less likely to get married.
First of all,
Really?
can't
Yeah.
we feed somebody? Do we need to research this? I mean, it really kind of makes me
Yeah,
angry.
it's
A
true.
friend
Why
of
are we
mine-
spending money on that
Hello,
study?
people are
Seriously.
homeless and hungry. And the thing that, if someone came to me and said this, she was a non-black friend of mine, and she said, oh, Cassandra, I said, baby, first of all, I don't do statistics.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with me. The information is dangerous, it's silly, because you take it and then you react on it. Oh, I'm a black woman, I'm not going to get married. Then you do what? Begin to repeat the dangerous statement that there are no good black men.
It's like a subtle.
And that is
hint
dangerous.
and-
It is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, it does not help the black man at all.
Yeah. But see, it's good that you bring this out. It's good that we have these discussions. A lot of people are afraid to talk about anything that's race-related in any way. Because when I watched the video, yeah, it's definitely anti-woman.
Right.
That was clear. I mean, it's certainly not a politically correct bit. But I didn't get the cultural significance of it until
Right.
you'd
Well,
explained
but
it.
baby, it doesn't
I just learned something.
it doesn't necessarily apply to you in that way.
Sure.
And so you see things. Katrina asked me the question. Now, see, I'm doing all the talking.
That's okay.
And I
I'm
need to
fine
take
with
a
that.
breath,
That's
'cause I'm
fine. No, that's good.
Yeah,
No,
because
it's a good
Katrina asked
subject.
me the question, is there a stereotype about white women? Now, we're doing
Right, because I was thinking, you know, because she was saying that this is one big stereotype for black women. I'm like, you
'Cause
know,
there is
I can't think of what it is for a white woman.
And we're doing our makeup in the mirror, and I'm like, okay, hello, the dumb blonde.
And I said, you know what? I didn't even think about
Yeah,
that. I
true.
didn't even think about that being a
Right.
particular...
Or being a gold digger. I think that's more common to, you know,
see,
white women.
No,
Oh,
see?
really? Black women have that one also.
But that's,
Oh, really?
that's what I would argue. I know
but
a
check
lot of
this out.
nasty
Applies
women,
to every culture,
regardless
by
of
the
their
there
face.
is the dumb blonde branding bunch that rush to the fore because blonde is the American stereotypical beauty. Blondes have more fun.
Right.
And all of these things. There's been nothing to come out for the black bee-breaking bee bunch to come out and rebrand black
We had
women.
to work on that.
Yeah, baby, can I tell you? Yeah, break that down. Huh. Well, there you go.
Right.
You learned something, too. But, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I learned something. I mean, I thought it was so crazy when I was like, okay, I didn't even know the own stereotype, and it was something that I had moved past the dumb blonde thing, because I remember about 11 years ago, I was with a news director that said, you talk way too fast. You just you talk too fast. And I said, I want people to hear what I'm saying, and I want them to know that I know what I'm talking about, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, listen, you're smart. Let it go. Don't try to fight that.
That's got nothing to do with it. I think
Trying
in this
too hard.
business, women, if you are good looking, you're assumed dumb, and that's the only way you got this job to be in front of the camera is because you're decent, not because I have a journalism degree or because you know all these things. So I don't care what your race is. I don't care what your race is. I think
Well,
that's
it's a
something
jealousy
women
thing.
fight.
You
That's
know, if you
something
look at
women
someone,
fight.
and you're jealous of their like attractiveness, and so you want to give them something negative to
That's
make
true.
yourself feel better.
Women are the worst. You see a good-looking woman walking
Right.
down, like, ooh, look at her shoes. I don't care, you know, because they're
You're
immediately.
absolutely right, and that's more stinking thinking, and we should stop it right now.
I like that. No more
Thinking. I like it.
Yes, because you know, I just say, what if we are in a world that is communicating with us always, and that we get what we expect to get or what we recognize. So when you see somebody fierce, if all you have to do or to say is something negative, then you can expect that same kind of ugly, negative nastiness
And it is
to come back
probably what
at
you're
you.
thinking about yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, it usually is. Usually.
We
is.
speak our
You got to
truth.
be a positive person.
Can I just say, though, that I mean, I wasn't
You can
really
say
aware of
anything,
the stereotype
baby.
until you brought it up, which is great.
Yes.
I'm glad I learned something. On the positive side, there is a very powerful woman that doesn't fill into that stereotype at all right now in the White House.
I was just going to say that.
True.
Michelle never rolled her neck. I bet she did.
Well, maybe at one point, but
Well, see, I
I wouldn't say that she falls into any of the
No.
stereotypes.
But Rob, again, for real, if you think about it, we tend to be a sleepwalking, unconscious people that accept the information that we get and just say, oh, there's one, there's one. If you think about it, you know or have seen somebody that doesn't fit into any of these stereotypes.
Right. And I
If
think
you
stereotypes
think
are
about
dangerous
it.
no matter
Yeah.
what.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, it's not all people. It's just
No.
some or a few or
Right.
hardly any. You know,
And it's lazy
you gotta
thinking.
talk. It is lazy
It
thinking. You got to talk
is.
to each other.
Exactly.
See, we did it here today.
Stinking thinking.
I like that
Stinking
stinking thing.
thinking. Stop it. The things that you learn on real
See?
Milwaukee.
Did Milwaukee like me last when I had these in?
See, I could barely
Did you just get a little dumber now?
Yeah,
Is
did
that
you
the
get dumber?
stereotype?
That's exactly what I was
That's
going
the
to say,
stereotype,
Rob.
yeah.
Look at my eyes.
What?
All right, Tony is up next. He's not doing any stinking thinking.
Are you
True.
sure?
He's real.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Never.
I hope.
Not Tony.
Not
Come
Tony.
on now.